better. But they're playing hard, and that's all I ask them to do.
Been a lot made about the way teams are defending Laquan. Bo even said he thought the teams were putting more emphasis on Laquan this year than maybe they even put on Dante a year ago. Are you seeing some of the same things?
Yeah, they are, and that's why you see the Codys, the Quincy's, the Vinces, those guys stepping up, making plays, because there is a lot of focus on him being where he is. A lot of people don't want to leave him one-on-one because he is a big body. And I talked to him today, especially just to make sure he knows he's still a big part of this offense, but some of the success of those other guys is because of him, and that's just part of being a team. If they take one piece away, we got somebody else that got to be able to step up, and right now we are.
With Cody and with Cody and Quincy and those guys making plays, do you anticipate defenses maybe starting to try some one-on-ones with Laquan? Or
I can't speak for somebody else. If they still want to keep all the focus on him, hopefully those other guys can keep making plays. And if they want to switch, then hopefully when his time comes, he can make the play. But I tell those guys to be ready every time and expect the ball to come to you.
More than once in camp, Coach Freeze talked to us about wide receiver depth, and he was concerned about that. Was there a time when you wondered if these guys that you've mentioned would produce and come up and make plays?
It's not that I doubted. I knew they could make plays. They're all great talent, and some of the ones that aren't playing are great talents. It's just great to actually see it in a game. In practice, you could see it. And a lot of these guys, Cody, he's been there, this is his third year. He hadn't played just a whole bunch. Quincy had been in his second year, hadn't played a whole bunch. Vince he's the old man in my room, so he's got a lot of snaps. And Quan, even though he caught a lot of balls, he's still only a sophomore. So you never know, you hear about that sophomore slump and all that. You never know how they're going to react. And they're a tight-knit group, and they just keep feeding off each other, trying to be the best, which is good.
What did you see out of Cody Quan pushing Cody since maybe 2 years ago? Did you see that as well?
Quan pushing Cody?
Yes.
They're all the great thing about my group, especially those older guys. They're all interchangeable, and so I think as a group they try to push each other. They're always competing. Who got a pancake this week? Who had the best route? They're always trying to compete to get better and make it a competition. So I think they all feed off each other as far as pushing each other, and so I think that's why we keep getting better every week.
How is Laquan handling that role since he led the team in receptions last year of not getting the ball as much?
He's handling well, and actually he's still leading tied the top in receptions for our team with 15. It doesn't seem like he's touching it as much, but he's still got 15. And I think either Cody or Vince has 15, so he's still getting touches. It's just not like last year because he was catching so many bubbles and screens and stuff. But he's handling it well. He understands. Right now they're taking him away, and the team's still been successful, and he's the ultimate team player. So he's been great.